What you're really looking at here isn't just a printer. It's one of those quiet pieces of tech that you don't notice when everything is working, but instantly feel when it isn't. This is the Epson TM-T88VII a direct thermal POS printer built for speed, stability, and non-stop business environments. On paper, it doesn't try to impress you with flashy features or modern gimmicks. Instead, it focuses on one thing: making transactions disappear as fast as possible. And that's where things get interesting, because this printer isn't just fast. It's up to 500 millimeters per second fast. That means once a receipt job is sent, it doesn't hesitate, doesn't ramp up, doesn't pause. It just prints almost instantly. In a busy checkout environment, whether that's retail, restaurants, or ticketing counters, that kind of speed isn't just convenience. It's flow control. A few seconds saved per transaction might not sound like much at first, but scale it across hundreds or thousands of customers a day, and suddenly it becomes the difference between a smooth line and a bottleneck. The printing method here is direct thermal, which is also part of why it feels so efficient. There's no ink, no toner, no ribbon system to manage. Instead, it uses heat-sensitive paper. That simplicity reduces maintenance, cuts down on failure points, and keeps operational costs predictable. In environments where downtime directly affects revenue, that reliability matters more than anything else. From a user perspective, the experience is almost invisible. You trigger a print command from the POS system, and before your attention even shifts, the receipt is already coming out. There's no warming up phase, no mechanical struggle, no waiting for the device to catch up. It just works. Connectivity is equally practical. With USB and Ethernet support, this printer fits cleanly into most modern point-of-sale setups. Whether it's a single counter system or a networked multi-terminal environment, integration is straightforward. No complicated setup layers. No unnecessary configuration hurdles. It's designed to slot into existing workflows, not replace them. And that philosophy shows up everywhere in its design. The build is compact, minimal, and purely functional. There's nothing decorative here. Every part of it feels like it exists for a reason, mostly to sit quietly behind a counter and handle thousands of print jobs without complaint. Another key detail is print clarity. At 180 by 180 dpi, this isn't meant for visuals or graphics-heavy output. It's optimized for what matters in real-world POS use: crisp text, clean formatting, and reliable barcode readability. Because in a checkout system, the real failure isn't a low-resolution print. It's a barcode that won't scan or a receipt that confuses a customer. And while the world is moving deeper into digital payments, app-based receipts, and QR integrations, devices like this are still everywhere. Not because they're old-fashioned, but because they're universal. Digital systems can fail. Networks can drop. Apps can crash. But a printed receipt works regardless of internet, battery, or software state. That physical fallback is still essential in retail and hospitality environments where transactions cannot afford uncertainty. That's why printers like this haven't disappeared. They've simply become invisible infrastructure. And that's really the best way to describe the Epson TM-T88VII overall. It's not a device designed to be noticed or admired. It's designed to be depended on. It sits in the background of commerce, doing the same thing millions of times a day without drawing attention to itself. No drama, no complexity, just consistent output at high speed. And in many ways, that's exactly what modern point-of-sale systems need. Not more features, not more complexity, just fewer points of failure. Because when everything else in a checkout system is optimized, the software, the payment processing, the inventory tracking, it only takes one slow or unreliable component to break the entire flow. This printer is built to make sure it isn't that component.